of course you want to hear an update, right? So on Friday, I had my interview and all of that, and then Saturday morning, my principal emailed me and asked if she could call me sometime on Saturday. So I told her yes, but she didn't call me. So around 8 o'clock, I texted her and was like, I'm still available to speak to you if you want to speak to me. And so she called me about 30 minutes later. And I knew before, there was a little piece of me that was like, clearly she cannot be calling me to tell me no, even though that's what I expected. I would think you would turn someone down face to face. So I figured that was not going to be the case. Tiny bit of me was like, maybe I got the job. So she did let me know that they are going to choose someone else for the position. So that means it's going to be someone from out of the school, which I'm fine with. I did thank her for allowing me the opportunity to interview because that's what I wanted to do. So she did let me know that, although I wasn't going to get that position, she did want to acknowledge the fact that I expressed a desire to move from 5th grade to 2nd grade. That was my first choice for next year. And so she told me that she was going to grant my wishes. And so I'm happy with that because I really wanted to start in a 2nd grade classroom. And so now 4 years in, I'm able to get into the grade level that I wanted to get into. And I know 2nd graders are still at that younger age where they're more moldable, and I know 5th graders are moldable as well. But with 2nd grade, yes, there's some attitudes, but not to the extent of a 5th or 6th grader. You have those junior high attitudes and issues. I'm looking so forward to going in the 2nd grade classroom next year. That's where I wanted to be in the first place. So I'm excited that I do get to do that. So it's a win-win, and I'm really excited about what next year is going to offer for me. My cough has not gone away. I've started to use my pump inhaler thingy, and so hopefully this will get rid of the rest of the issues that is going on internally. So it's Monday, and I hope it's a marvelous Monday. I did no schoolwork over the weekend, so we'll see how that works out. But I hope y'all have a marvelous Monday, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye. Good morning. I don't know if y'all can tell when I'm in my husband's car or not. I feel like it looks different, and I feel like I never know where to put the camera because there's really nowhere to put the camera. It's Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. I'm going to get a taco. I'm going to get my coffee. I did not drink coffee yesterday. I did not drink coffee the entire weekend, and so I'm getting coffee today. We do have a test tomorrow, which the students are kind of offended by because it's like next week is the last week of school, and really we're supposed to give the test next Monday. However, that's not a good idea, so we changed it to today. It is a rather lengthy test. Normally our tests are like 10 to 12 questions, but this one is 14 questions long. Really, it's just like division and multiplication, but then a lot of the numbers will end with decimals. It's a dividend that is smaller than the divisor. So for instance, it would be something like 7 divided by 32. So it'll end up with the decimal. That's a little bit difficult for students. I feel good today. I feel like I've still been coughing, but I've been using an inhaler, and I feel like it's helping whatever was in my chest to get clear up, because I know this is gross, but my cough was really dry at first, and now I feel it like more wet, and like this stuff is coming up. Ain't that gross? So it's not just in my chest sitting there. So I feel like I'm going to get better. I am at Stripes, attempting to park as people are attempting to leave. Look at this bug. Look at that. Did y'all just see that? Look. Like, this is my fingernail compared to it. Where'd it go? That thing is humongous. Everything's bigger in Texas, right? Yeah, y'all probably don't have, I don't even know what that is. It almost looks like an ant. Goodness, it's like ginormous. My plan for today is to divide the students like in half, like 1 and 2s, count them off, because sometimes I let them pick their own groups. Actually, I let them pick their own groups a lot of times, but I feel like birds of a feather flock together. So if I just let them pick like half this way and half that way, one side will be the clear winners and one side will be the clear losers, because the students who want to get the work done and all of that, they'll group themselves together, and we are going to play a game that I created. And actually it's just a bunch of questions, and I have this thing called a Promethean board, which allows seriously Ugh. It's called a Promethean board. It's very similar to a smart board, but it's like to me, I think it's the upgraded version, because I had a smart board, and the Promethean board is so much more, it's just better. And one of the added benefits is that more than one person can use it at one time. I think it's up to like 10 students can be writing on it at the same time, if I'm not mistaken. But I know I've had up to 4 students writing on it at one time. So what I'm going to do is kind of like how I remember it being done when we used to do like spelling races. So I'm going to have a question that I've asked, and I've already created like a little PowerPoint. And you know, one thing about PowerPoint, when you touch it, it moves on to the next slide. So I just have to extend the PowerPoint to a large size to where it'll fit the whole screen without projecting the slideshow. Students are going to come up to the board and see who can answer the question first, basically, and whoever answers it first and is correct, of course, then that team will get the point. Maybe I'll give them something, or maybe they'll just have the satisfaction of knowing that they are going to do a good job on the quiz tomorrow. I hope that you all have a terrific Tuesday, and I will see y'all later. We are at PDQ. I never came back and talked to y'all today after work, so I don't know how I felt after work. I was a little kind of upset about some extra information that I received about my position next year, but I'll deal with it. We're at PDQ eating some chicken tenders right now. My husband's over there too, but you know, y'all never see him. Was it good? Good morning. It is Wednesday, and I feel like this week is going by kind of slow. I thought it was Thursday. It's not. It's Wednesday. So I feel like all of these last few weeks have been going by kind of slow, just because there's not that much time left of work, and it's just dragging. Yesterday when we were at PDQ, I kind of mentioned that I was like, I don't even know, I said something like it wasn't good or something, I don't know. I actually found out yesterday with the rest of this entire school that I was going to be teaching math and science next year, and that is not what was presented to me. What was presented to me is that I would be teaching 2nd grade math. For the most part, a lot of schools are not departmentalized like we are. So I was able to teach 4 classes of math, which I love, but that is not normally what happens. Basically what that means is that I'm going to, instead of teaching 4 classes of math, I'll teach 2 classes of math and 2 classes of science, which means I'll have less students, but I'll be teaching 2 separate subjects. The way that our district does science, it's just a whole lot. There are so many labs that I would just either prefer to do labs over and over again throughout the day and like perfect that, or I would like to teach math and perfect that. That's not what's happening. I'm teaching math and science, so it was kind of a shock yesterday to learn that, because that's not what I thought was going to be happening. So today the students are testing, because I have students who part of their accommodations is that they receive oral administration of assessments, and what I've been doing is recording myself reading the tests, and so students can just use the headphones to listen, which frees me up to do other things in the classroom, and I did not do that. So it's a little past 6:30 right now. I am going to stop at McDonald's because I've really been craving like eggs, and I wanted to cook this morning. I wanted to cook yesterday, it didn't happen. I planned on cooking this morning, but then I changed my mind because I just don't feel like making breakfast right now. I just want to get back in the bed. So I'm going to go get an Egg McMuffin, a coffee from McDonald's. Then I'm going to go to work to record the test really quickly. Hopefully there's not too many people there yet, and and it's not too loud, and I don't have to record it multiple times. Like, my room does not have a door, so I can't like really close out all the other noise. I feel like I really need to go to the doctor, but then I feel like because I felt the way I felt before multiple times in the past, and basically all they tell me is that I have bronchitis and it'll go away eventually, and so I don't feel like going to the doctor to hear that information again. So I've just been waiting it out, but I really don't feel good. I don't feel like, I don't know, it's like it's almost hard to breathe, kind of, sort of. So anyway, I'm at McDonald's, and so I will be right back. This cough that I have is really annoying, and I just want it to go away. Okay, I think I'll just end the vlog for now because I'm trying to hold in my cough. And yeah, it is 5:30 and I'm headed home. I left at 4 o'clock to go pick up MJ. I dropped him off at home, and then I did some things at work for about 30 minutes, and so I'm almost at home now. I have some different things that I have to fill out because 5th grade celebration and award ceremony is on Friday, and today is Wednesday, and I need to go ahead and fill these things out because I will not have an opportunity to do so tomorrow. This cough is really getting on my nerves. At first it was dry, and now I feel like it's loosening up, but it's like it just won't go away. And like when I breathe, I can like hear and feel it all in my chest, and I'm trying to cough it up because I feel stuff in there. So like if I breathe, like I can feel all this stuff, and so I kind of try to like force the cough out. Cough comes out really, really bad, and then I have like a coughing spell. I googled some home remedies because the cough syrup is not helping, the Sudafed is not helping, the Claritin was not helping, Robitussin was not helping. I took some vitamin C and some Emergency, and I have had this cough for a week. I've been using an inhaler, and that kind of helps, but I'm only supposed to do that like every 4 to 6 hours, but I've been doing it like every couple of hours because I'm starting to get a headache from the cough. But like I said, I don't want to go to the doctor because this didn't happen last year, but it has been consistently happening to me for about the last 6 years. And every time it happens, I just get an inhaler. But I already had an inhaler, but I don't think it's the right one for me. And I should probably go to the doctor and get another inhaler. I don't know why I'm not. When I get home, I'm going to take a shower, and I'm going to put some eucalyptus and tea tree oil in the shower and let those vapors kind of clear up my whatever is happening, because yesterday I soaked in a bathtub and I started on my back, but then I rolled over and I put the water really hot and really high, and so I laid face down in it, but of course not my face in the water. I ended up falling asleep because it felt so good and I could breathe. Before I go to sleep tonight, I'm also going to take a spoonful of honey. Tonight is Bible study, and I will be attending, but if I'm coughing, then I will just excuse myself. Next week is it, y'all. So hopefully tomorrow I figure out where my new room is going to be, because I've moved rooms every year, and I don't really think that I'm going to stay in the same room that I'm in again next year. So I have to like clean up this room and then move all my stuff to the new room. Good morning. I have way too much on my mind. I need to go to Starbucks, which is right there. So the best thing since sliced bread is Starbucks mobile order. I was in and out and I don't even think I'm in it, like 30 seconds. I need to go to Walmart to get some cough drops because I'm going to be at work all night. And the cough drops do help to just like soothe my throat, especially when I can't get some medicine. So that will help me this evening. But what's also helped me, and I do feel like I'm wheezing a little bit more though, what's helping me is the, I guess, makeshift Vicks with the eucalyptus, whatever it's called, eucalyptus and tea tree oil, essential oils. Tea tree, the eucalyptus and tea tree oils with steam, and I put a towel on my head just to lock in all that steam, and it's really opening up my pores and getting the job done. So I did it twice yesterday and once this morning before work. Today is a pretty full schedule. Right when I get to work, I'm supposed to talk to my assistant principal this morning about some things with our celebration tomorrow. I have an IEP meeting during my planning, and then right after school we're doing our professional development day. 3:45 to 7:45 is when my second shift starts. It's going to be a long day. You didn't have your blinker on. Oh, I hate when people don't put their blinkers on, and I don't know if they're turning. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't really have much to say, so I am going to talk to y'all at another time. Rule number 1 and rule number 2. Didn't want me to sit with them. And she moved, and she was gonna sit with me, but she moved, and she moved. Hey, we just had a training tonight and it ended at about 7:45, 8 o'clock. And I've been in my room. It is 9:40 right now. And I've been in here because we have 5th grade celebration tomorrow and I had to get the gifts together. Today was a crazy day. I was trying to do some things and I'm actually leaving my room in a mess and I'm tired. And hopefully I make it here early tomorrow so that I can clean this up before the students get here. But I want y'all to see what's happening. So I'm taking my purse and my lunch tote, my camera bag, my keys, and my water there. But I did set up these tables over here for my students to use. This table will also be used when they come in. But over here is when I was going through stuff to put these prizes together from staff members and stuff. So the students have lots and lots of goodies. I got 3 of these little super dart things. I hope they like them. My desk is a hot mess. Like, this is horrible. My bookcase is horrible. I have some recycled trash there. My cabinets are not cleaned out yet. This desk is just horrible. It's just a mess. My calendar, I've been counting down days. I'll take these off tomorrow. And so we only have 4 days left. I've never done that before. I've never counted down before, but why not? Tomorrow we have awards in the morning and then the celebration in the afternoon, so I have to get cute. I'm gonna be tired. I feel like my breathing is not that good right now. We kind of got together with our new team members today. Talked about like our colors and my personality. I'm gold and blue. I'm about to get out of here because I'm tired. Good morning. It is Friday and it feels like it's taken forever to get here. However, it came fast because I'm not all the way prepared. like I want it to be for the events of the day. Thankfully, we have our planning period first thing in the morning, and then right after my planning period is whenever the award ceremonies are. So I do have a couple of little pieces of paperwork that I need to take care of. Thankfully, last night before I left work, I finished my report cards and got them all submitted into the grade book, which I am thankful for because clearly I don't have time to do that today. This morning I felt better. I haven't been coughing as much today, and I was able to cough stuff up. And so some of it was a little bit yellow. Some of it had like a reddish tint to it because like my throat is so sore from coughing. So I think it had a little bit of tint of blood in it. But then it was clear. And then I was able to blow some stuff out and it was clear. So I feel like when that stuff comes out, like it's the infection coming out. But that could mean that it's just the infection in there. I don't know, because I didn't go to the doctor, which I should, but ain't nobody got time for that. I am dressed up today. I took the time to put makeup on, curl my hair, have on a skirt and heels. I am at work now. The fact that I'm here a little bit later is probably a good thing because I might actually have a parking spot because some of the parents might be moving already. I'll talk to you later. Guys, it is 6:45, almost 6:50 on Friday, and I just wanted to show y'all how I was leaving my room for the weekend. It's not as bad as it was yesterday. I did move my computers all here. Normally they're these two, but I'll just turn them sideways because if I need to use them next week, we'll just use laptops. This table has some of the items that, like these items have students' names on them, so I'm going to go ahead and give them back to them. I'll just give them this because it's open construction paper. I have some lowered desks right here and then over here, so I have little sticky notes on there asking for them to be raised up. I'm taking this stuff right here home. These two boxes are empty, but I'll use them. I moved my crates over here because I won't need them anymore. My desk still looks a hot mess, and so does that bookshelf back there. Looks horrible. These are 2 bags of recycled items and a box of recycled items, and then this is pretty much full. Here's some stuff that I have not cleaned up yet. This right here. My file cabinets are pretty much empty. I do have a little bit of things in there. This cabinet right here I have not touched, and it's just a cluttered mess. I did give another teacher my items. I put them in here and gave it to her, so it's in there because she is moving up to 5th grade and I'm moving down to 2nd grade, so I just wanted to give it to her. I pretty much cleaned out this cabinet, but I have paper like that, like construction paper and that white paper. Up here are my little folders. They're like the magazine things that I feel like I've talked about before, so I just unfolded those and put them in there. Here's some napkins and some Capri Suns that I'm going to give to my students next week. This container is just to catch all the stuff. Here's 2 boxes of gifts that were raffled off today at the 5th grade celebration, so we're going to pick the winners on Monday during our planning period. I have a couple plants there and some like plastic bags and beginning of the year stuff in there. This cabinet has, at the top, the students' totes are up here. We call it the locker room. Then down here, I have turned them upside down because we clean them out, and then over the summer, we don't want them to collect dust, so we put them upside down. Here's more items that will be raffled off that we have to pick through. Here are more items that have to be raffled off here. And then these are the bags that the students put their tickets in, so they each are labeled, all of them, with the items. They were all laid out on the tables today during the party, and so students chose like what they wanted, so we'll pull that on Monday. All of these are resources that, well, that's another gift. These are resources that I've had and I've used them this year. Here are some more that, like, all this stuff has to be checked in, but we have to store it. Here I need to go ahead and like take this apart and put it in my car. And I think that is all. So I still have lots to do. I am completely drained. Thankful that it's Friday. I only have a week of work left before summer, and 1 day is without students. So I just wanted to show y'all that, and I'll see y'all in the car. I actually have to go to the mall. I don't really feel like going, but I need to pick up a gift for a friend's anniversary party tomorrow. I've been saying that I was going to go get it for a long time, however, that didn't happen. I'm getting something engraved. Tomorrow is going to be a crazy day because we're going to a friend's beach house in the morning, and then when we leave there, then we're going to the anniversary party later on that night. Oh, I forgot to show y'all this that one of my students brought me today. Look, it's a koala. She knows that I love koalas. This is the second koala she's gotten me, and so we had the award ceremony today, and her mom told me that every time she sees a koala, she feels like she has to get it for me because they're hard to find, but whenever she sees one, she thinks of me and wants to get it. And another student got me this plant. Nice plant. I really hope I don't kill it. I have this aloe vera plant. That poor aloe vera, when I went out there probably last weekend, the tips were brown. So I feel like I'm gonna kill an aloe vera plant, and I think they are very, very hard to kill. I feel bad. I think I'm gonna tell MJ like that's his job so that he remembers and it gets done. Because you know, you give children jobs, they remember because they really love to help. So if I give it to him, then he'll take it seriously, and I won't feel bad for killing another plant. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Sorry, I just can't drink the water if I can't see the bottom.
I know. That's how you get stung by jellyfish.
Even jellyfish that worry.